TNLOA training for the 2021 season for COVID-19 procedures. What will be covered in this presentation are pre-game procedures, face-off mechanics, equipment inspection mechanics, dead ball mechanics, face covering recommendations, and post-game mechanics. In the 2021 season, a game administrator meeting will take place at the center field before the game start. This administrator meeting will include the home institution game administrator, one home coach, one away coach, one team captain of the home team, and one team captain of the away team. The referee will be the only person from the official staff participating in the game administration meeting. Upon the start of the meeting, the referee will introduce himself and everyone else. Following the introductions, the game administrator will add any additional policies of the home institution. Following the game administrator's speech, the referee will certify the home coach and the away coach. This certification will include asking both coaches, do you certify your players legally equipped by rule? Part of this in the 2021 season is making sure that all goalkeepers have a chest protector that aligns with the SEI ND 200 standard. Following the certification of both head coaches, the coin toss will take place. Following the coin toss, the referee will rotate all involved in the game administrator meeting so their backs are facing the goal they will defend first and third quarters. During the game administrator meeting, the other officials will also continue with pre-game procedures such as equipment inspections and talking to coaches and players. The pre-game lineup for the 2021 season. There will be no pre-game lineup for starting players before the game begins. The referee will discuss all rules and procedures during the administrator's meeting. Once the game is set to begin, all players and game personnel will proceed directly to their starting positions. Upon the start of the game, all face-offs will occur with the following procedures. Number 1. Both face-off players will line up 6 feet off of the midline, ready for the face-off commands. The official will visually inspect the legality of the ball and then place the ball on the ground before the players address the midline. The referee will visually motion and audibly command in, and the players will address the midline. The official will say down, and both players will address the ball simultaneously. The official shall make adjustments as needed without touching the player or his cross. The official will back out of the face-off area, place the whistle into his mouth, and when motionless, say set. The official shall blow his whistle, varying the cadence, and begin live ball play. The next few slides are for the 2- and 3-man mechanic for officials. In this slide, the 2-man mechanic with the face-off official and the wing official. The face-off official first will visually inspect the ball for legality. He, as well as all face-off players, will be standing 6 feet off of this center X. Following the inspection of the ball, the official shall place the ball onto the ground. He will then back out 6 feet, visually motion and audibly command in. The players will address the midline simultaneously. Once at the midline, the official shall say down. The official can make adjustments, but he will not touch the player or his cross. After the official has deemed that both players are legal and ready to start play, the official will back out 6 feet and when motionless, say set. Then proceed by blowing his whistle, varying the cadence of the whistle to start live ball play. In the 3-man mechanic, the face-off official and the off face-off official, labeled with an O, will stand on the midline. Both of those officials and the 2 individuals participating in the face-off will stand 6 feet off of the center X. The face-off official will visually inspect the ball for legality and then place the ball onto the ground. He will then back out 6 feet, visually motion and audibly command in of the players. Once players have addressed the midfield line, he will say down. The players can be adjusted at this point from the face-off official and off face-off official, but the official shall not touch the cross or the player. Once both face-off officials have deemed that live ball play can start, the off face-off official will proceed to his starting position and the face-off official back to the midline. When motionless, the face-off official shall say set, and then vary the cadence of his whistle to begin live ball play. The official shall use this signal after placing the ball on the ground, when visually motioning for the players to address the midline. The arm shall be held outwards, followed by a motion with both arms into the body and to his front, a clapping motion. While using this motion, the official shall say in, telling the players to address the midline. All face-offs are to be conducted in the same manner as last year. Players may assume a standing, kneeling, or both knees on the ground position. Players may use a moto grip or neutral grip on the face-off. Officials pre-whistle are looking for both hands wrapped around the cross and both hands touching the ground. The heads of the cross tops to stops, with the ball stop in line with the scoop of his opponent's cross. No part of the body or cross touching the midline. The cross head completely perpendicular to the ground. No part of the player's body within the neutral zone. No helmet over the head of his own or his opponent's cross. A contrasting color between the gloved hand and the head of the cross, and no tape on the throat of the cross. Once the face-off official has blown his whistle, normal U.S. lacrosse, NFHS, and TSLA procedures will take place. Mask and face covering recommendation. Before the start of a game, the official shall wear a face covering until the start of the contest. During all dead ball situations, such as timeouts, injuries, equipment inspections, and in between periods, when within 6 feet of players, fans, or coaches, the official shall wear their face covering. In times when live ball play has stopped and will resume with a quick restart, a face covering is not required. Following the conclusion of a game, the team shall not engage in a post-game lineup to shake hands. Teams may cheer for the other team, but no post-game lineup will take place. Thank you for watching the 2021 Tennessee Lacrosse Officials Association COVID policy presentation for youth and boys lacrosse.